When we brought him to the vet, then after he got cleaned up, then we realized that actually he has got a very big hole in his face. And the vet actually asked us to put him down. Gentle Paws is a privately run shelter, and we currently have 20 over dogs. We used to have something like 60s. We're a small shelter. We used to have 60s, and that was prior to maybe about 3 years ago. Okay, out of the dogs we currently have, one of them is Dermi. The vet thinks that Dermi is about 5 to 6 years old. He's a mongrel, Singapore special. Dermi was found. He was like half dead lah. So he was hiding in a cave-like structure. He was hiding inside, and half his face was gone. It was black, so we couldn't see how bad was his injury. The maggot had bitten through into his skull, so the eyes was gone, and you can see a bit of the brain matter. He stayed in the vet for a month, and then by August he was discharged. With what he went through, we hope we can rehome him and give him a better life. After the medical treatment, then it's about teaching them to get used to people, teaching them to walk on the leash. It took a while for Dermi to rehabilitate. Once he was discharged, he would struggle and resist when we brought him out for walks. We couldn't feed him at the same food as the other dogs initially, but over time, with consistent effort, Dermi has been able to relearn how to be a dog. He now eats the same food as other dogs. He's able to go through walks. Although he does get nervous at times. What we hope for Dermi after his rehab is for him to be rehomed. The perfect chance came when we decided to hold an open house for adoption. The reason we wanted to have an adoption drive was because of the puppies. When they came to Gentle Paws, we wanted to get them rehomed as soon as possible before we moved to Kranji. At the same time, the other dogs, including Dermi, were also put up for adoption. There was some worry that the wet weather will be a washout, but I think the weather improved, and then we do see a few people coming down.
Which puppies you like? Okay, but I need a HDB approved. Okay, then I can tell you. Okay, so for puppies, right? That came down with 2. Just tell me.
But from how other things went, it seems like Dermi was not the subject of attention.
I think I want to have a puppy so that they will now take care of the puppy and have the responsibility.
Because when we adopt, we committed for the whole of the dog's lifespan. We won't throw them out. So when they get sick and they're elderly and they require a lot of care, we have to move them from our home to the vet. We cannot manage a big size dog anymore.
Number one, HDB approved, I think was one of the options. I mean, I was open to have a bigger dog, but this came in part of the choice.
In the end though, Dermi wasn't adopted. Dermi used to spend a long time alone in his kennel, but that changed when Tong Tong was moved into the kennel. It was not known how Dermi would react to Tong Tong in his kennel. At first, it seems that Dermi was uncomfortable with Tong Tong's presence. But after a while, Dermi seemed to have accepted Tong Tong and have gone back to his usual mode. Dermi has really come a long way since we brought him to shelter.